What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing today, man? You already know how it go. It is your boy B back with another video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Jones. What are the 3 little secrets that these carriers are not telling you, especially that has to do with phone flipping? Why would they not tell you? The last one is going to shock you, and the reason it's going to shock you is because let's just say I have a little insight, and it would change your mind on how you view buying locked phones. Number one, I've been flipping phones for over a decade. I've went through my ups and downs. I got my first car from phone flipping. Phone flipped in the hood, in good areas. I've been robbed, everything. But I will tell you, I wouldn't give any of it up. All of it is a learning lesson. And buying locked phones was something a lot of people didn't know that you actually could and should do. I've run across a lot of people, right? Call themselves phone flippers, but don't even flip phones that are locked, only buy locked phones. And I'm sorry to bust anybody's bubble, but you don't gotta buy unlocked phones all the time. Let's deal with number one. So number one of the secrets that they don't want you to know is that eSIMs, they can be unlocked. eSIMs, and what I mean by unlocked is if you have a phone that is paid off already, you don't have to be on that carrier. Now, I went through this on another video, and I'll recap it right now. What happened was, and this is all inside information, and information I got because I'm very tied into the cell phone carriers. I work with them, and they make a lot of money with me. I make a lot of money with them. I talk to a lot of regional managers, a lot of the tech guys, the people that put up the towers. I have a lot of good friends and buddies, okay? And what happened, from what I'm hearing, is there was a big turnover when the iPhone 13 was out, and people were getting phones and switching plans. So, prime example, if I had my own personal plan and I was due for an upgrade, I would get that upgrade, but then go take the SIM card out, get another SIM card on my mom's plan, and get on her plan, and not care about the bill. There's been people hopping from carrier to carrier, especially with different promotions, and they wanted to stop this. So what they did was they came up with the eSIM. And Apple, see, the thing with Apple is Apple, and this has to do with the third one, but I'm gonna touch on it just a little bit. Apple's aware of what they're doing. And if you didn't know, Apple is very in tune, because if you didn't know, when you buy a phone at AT&T, T-Mobile, Xfinity, all of these places, they don't own those phones. Those companies don't own those phones. So AT&T doesn't own the iPhones they sell. Apple does. Because Apple gives these devices to these carriers, and then the carriers get paid off the service. Apple gets paid off of the phone. Okay. So the point of it is Apple sees that, well, we want to keep carriers happy, and we want the carriers to keep working with us, obviously. Now, let's be real, they're kind of getting away from that because they sell service in Apple stores too. T-Mobile is about to stop creating stores and create experience stores. So there's a bunch of different things that are happening because, again, technology, electronics, the telecommunication sector changes consistently. It's a rinse and repeat game. So you're going to always see different challenges and innovations, and the eSIM was one of them to try and scare people. And especially when they first came out, people were scared and didn't understand what happened and what could happen. There's a lot of benefits to eSIMs, and they help a lot of people do a lot of different things. Okay, so that is going to be our first one. The second one is it's okay to buy locked phones, and matter of fact, I'll go one step further. Locked phones are better than unlocked. So carrier locked phones are way better to sell than unlocked. Why? Because, see, I want you to think about it. How many carriers really truly unlock phones? Did you know a lot of carriers, they require you actually to request an unlock before technically unlocking, because they don't want you to leave. But also, a lot of them get you on promotions that keep you longer than expected, and I guess they have studies that say, oh, if this person stays for this amount of time, they're more likely to stay. So they do all of these little studies and try to put you on promotions to keep you enticed to staying with them. And what they do is try to hide the fact that they're technically keeping you. And that's okay, because buying a locked phone is cheaper than an unlocked phone. Plus, there's a bunch of locked phones out there because they are easy to get. And that's where they win. You can easily get locked phones. You can't easily get unlocked phones. Third and last, Apple loves, now I won't say love, but Apple benefits off of phone flipping. See, while we may think carrier lock phones are bad and people get these phones in weird ways, they do. But Apple needs that, because contrary to the eSIM theory and the thing I just told you about the eSIM, Apple still wants there to always be turnaround and people leaving carriers and going to other carriers, because they want people to need to get new devices, which hence is why they come out with devices every single year. So where you as a phone flipper can benefit is always be ready not to get the newest phone or the phone that came out last year, but get that third generation, that newest third generation phone. And you're always going to come out paying less, selling more, whether it's to consumers or to wholesale buyers. These are secrets they don't want you to know. Make sure you guys like this video if you want more secrets. I have a bunch, okay? And I'm gonna give y'all a bonus one. Blacklisting. A lot of carriers, what they do is they don't tell you, you can get your phone unblacklisted by literally just getting the customer's information and having them let them know that they just went off the plan. And I go more in depth in the Phone Flipping Academy and also my mentorship, and I hate to leave a cliffhanger, but it's really deep. Like it's you got to do certain things and have certain verbiage, but yes, you can get phones unblacklisted. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.